The University of Texas College of Natural Sciences Career Services Office presents Taking Your Resume from Good to Great. Whether you're at a job fair meeting potential employers or applying to positions online, the information on your resume will be some of the first information a potential employer learns about you. From this first impression, you have the opportunity to communicate to them why you are the best candidate for a position. Many employers only glance at your resume for 30 seconds, so the content must quickly catch their attention by being relevant, concise, direct, and organized. To start, visit the Resumes and Cover Letters tab on our website and check out both the resume template and the detailed resume example. Both of these are excellent resources, especially if you're starting to construct your resume from scratch. For a more specific resource, check out the additional resume examples constructed for each major within the College of Natural Sciences. It is important to maintain a master resume, which contains all of your qualifications and skills. Although the suggested length for a submitted resume is 1 page, it is acceptable for a master resume to be as long as necessary to encompass all of your experiences. A master resume should not be submitted on a job application. Instead, it will be used as a resource from which you can pull the relevant information to use on your submitted resumes. This way, constructing multiple different resumes for multiple different positions is much easier, as you don't have to start from scratch each time. Okay, so you've created your master resume, but you want to apply for a job. How do you pick out the best experiences to include? The most efficient way to compile information is to choose information that can be directly related to the target job description. Highlight the keywords, phrases, and descriptions from the job listing and determine which of your experiences are most congruent with those. Although our resume template is organized in a specific order, your sections do not have to be organized in the exact same way. Although education should always be listed first on a student resume, other category orders are not as concrete. For example, depending on the job application and your own experiences, it may be more suitable to list your skills section before your experience section, or perhaps your honors and awards before your projects. Additionally, you may choose to include or exclude common categories altogether. One tip we advise, however, is to make your sections more specific whenever possible. For example, the experience section can be broken down into professional experience and research experience. Even if you only have one item within each section, it is a great way to call out your types of experiences quickly to an employer. Once you have decided how to organize your experiences, tailor the descriptive bullet points from your master resume to match the attributes and qualifications the employer is looking for, and modify them into concise statements to describe what you have accomplished and how it applies to their position. Potential employers want to ensure that your skills will be transferable to their position, regardless of whether or not you have held a similar position before. Use keywords that someone might use to search you and your career interests. Utilize wording and language from the job posting. Be concise, specific, and give the reader examples of your skill sets. Even if you don't think that your previous experiences are directly related to your desired position, highlight skills that could be easily utilized in 2 very different environments. Organization, time management, and problem-solving skills are a few examples. Whenever possible, quantify your experiences. In other words, add numbers to your resume to give potential employers a better idea of the depth of your experience. For example, developed curriculum assignments for 3 courses approved and utilized by department chair would be a strong bullet point. If you are applying to a position online, be wary of applicant tracking systems, which allow employers to easily receive and sort through large numbers of applications through an automated system. They can be tricky to maneuver, so be sure to check out our guide, Applicant Tracking Systems, located under the Jobs, Internships, and Research tab on our website, to better your chances of being selected when applying through these systems. Now that you have your resume organized to include relevant information and have tailored it to the job description you are seeking, focus on formatting. Our resume template is a great resource for formatting your resume. However, it is not law. Feel free to format your resume how you see fit, as long as it remains professional. Make sure any graphics are not distracting and avoid using colors. A good rule is, if you have to ask whether or not it looks professional, it probably doesn't. Some suggestions include: keep an appropriate font, such as Times New Roman, Calibri, Palatino, or Arial. Use bold font to highlight your name and sections of your resume that are important. Bullets should be used for an organized appearance. Font size should be between 11 and 12, and margin should be no smaller than a ½ inch. Lastly, try to be as concise as possible and always keep your resume to one page. When you have finished your resume, proofread. There is nothing worse than typos on your resume. Be sure to have several others proofread it to avoid this easy mistake. The Career Services Office can help. You can always walk in for a resume review from a career peer mentor or make an appointment with a career coach. For more help, don't hesitate to visit the Career Services Office in Painter 5.03 or make an appointment with a career coach through our website or by calling 512-471-6700.